When your wife's nickname is the Dragon Lady, you know you're going to have to build a deck around Miirym's Sentinel Wyrm. And who could blame her? We discussed building a deck with a D&D theme, trying to run as many cards from Adventures in the Forgotten Realms or Battle for Baldur's Gate, and that sounds like a lot of fun. However, while putting that list together, I reread Miirym and realized I wanted to take the deck in a different direction. Legendary Dragons. Today we continue our series of deck techs built around the new legendary creatures from Commander Legends 2 Battle for Baldur's Gate. Some of the videos will be budget lists, today's will not be. I don't want to be tied to only making budget deck lists because I know that some of you can afford to drop $500 on a new Commander deck, while others cannot. If you want to be notified when those new Commander videos post, be sure to click the subscribe button and ring the bell to be notified of all the new videos coming out. With that out of the way, let's take a look at Miirym, Sentinel Wyrm. Miirym is a 6-mana, 6/6 legendary dragon spirit with flying and ward 2. Additionally, whenever another non-token dragon enters the battlefield under our control, we create a copy of it, except the token isn't legendary if that creature is legendary. Non-legendary copies of legendary dragons? Sign me up. And so, with one exception, every single dragon in this deck is legendary. I know that there are plenty of very good non-legendary dragons out there, and if you want to include them in this deck, feel free. But before we get to our deck list, we should keep in mind our checklist. 50 mana sources, usually split between 37 lands and 13 pieces of ramp, 10 pieces of card advantage, 8 to 10 pieces of spot removal, 2 to 3 board wipes, 2 pieces of graveyard hate, and 1 sudden I win card. To start, we want to keep our commanders safe. So for protection, we're running Blossoming Defense, Heroic Intervention, Simic Charm, and Tamiyo's Safekeeping. Our counter magic package consists of Negate, Arcane Denial, and Commit Memory, which also functions as our first and only piece of graveyard aid. For spot removal, we have Hull Breach, Beast Within, Abrade, Naturalize, and Krosan Grip. For board wipes, we have Blasphemous Act, Cyclonic Rift, and Klauth's Will. To dig through our deck and find our dragons, we've got Growth Spiral, Explore, Eureka Moment, Urban Evolution, Windfall, Teamer Ascendancy, Dragonborn Champion, Kindred Summons, and Genesis Ultimatum. Corlessa Scalesinger lets us play dragon cards off the top of our deck, while Sarkhan Unbroken and Sarkhan Fireblood can both be used as mana ramp or card advantage. Speaking of mana ramp, dragons are expensive, so to help us cast them we've got Soul Ring, Arcane Signet, and Dragon's Hoard as mana rocks, as well as 3 visits, Nature's Lore, Sakura Tribe Elder, Farseek, Kodama's Reach, Cultivate, Migration Path, and Skyshroud Claim to fetch lands. Finally, Acolyte of Bahamut to help bring our mana cost down. But what dragons are we going to be casting and copying with Miirym's Sentinel Wyrm? To start, we have Atushi, the Blazing Sky, Galazeth Prismari, Renari, Merchant of Marvels, Furkrag, Cunning Instigator, Ganax, Astral Hunter, Imrith, Desert Doom, Lozan, Dragon's Legacy, Thrakus, the Butcher, Inferno of Star Mounts, Inter, the Dreamer, Lathlas, the Dragon Queen, Niv-Mizzet Perun, Niv-Mizzet the Firemind, Atarka Worldrender, Dragonlord Atarka, Dracuseth Maw of Flames, Klauth, Unrivaled Ancient, and Old Gnawbone. Any one of these is a threat to our opponents, but 2 at the same time? What could be better? More, of course. To enable that, we've got Panharmonicon, Doubling Season, and Parallel Lives. Rite of Replication is there to target any of our non-legendary tokens, and Dragon Tempest, with the right setup, is our Sudden I Win card. For lands, we're running Command Tower, Exotic Orchard, Secluded Courtyard, Path of Ancestry, Haven of the Spirit Dragon, Frontier Bivouac, Ketria Triome, Shocks, Bondlands, Checklands, Slowlands, 6 forests, 5 islands, and 6 mountains. So let's compare our deck to our checklist and see how we did. 51 mana sources, split between 37 lands and 14 pieces of ramp. A little high, but that's fine for a deck with such a high curve. 15 pieces of card advantage, 3 board wipes, 11 pieces of interaction, 1 piece of graveyard hate, and 1 sudden I win card. We're a little light on graveyard hate, but that's okay. We've got plenty of interaction and lots of card draw, so we should be able to cast all of our dragons and win quickly. This deck is a blast to play, and Cute Stuff the Dragon Lady is very excited to play this deck soon. Thanks for tuning in. Once again, a huge shout out to my editor Cute Stuff. I couldn't make these videos without her. If you'd like to hire her to edit your own videos, there's a link to her Fiverr page below. Please like and subscribe for more Commander content, or you can click here for more deck tech videos. I've also started a Patreon. You can go to patreon.com/Danon or click the link in the description below. Again, thanks for tuning in, and I'll see you all again next time on Commander by Danon.